I am here with Chris Shee, and we're discussing the Best Buddies hometown hero, which he is. So congrats and welcome back to the show. Great
Thank
to
you
see
so much.
you. Of course. So first, what is Best Buddies?
Best Buddies is an organization that helps kids with special needs. Most of the kids and the young adults have Down syndrome, and they pair them up with a buddy at their local school, wherever they are.
Okay.
And that buddy helps them have, normal activities that every school age student should have.
Right.
So
is it as like a mentor in a way, or like just acting as like a friend,
it's
like
both.
a literal buddy?
Yeah, it's both.
Okay.
I know several folks that have been buddies in the past.
Okay.
And they take their buddy with them to prom, or their buddy has somebody they want to take to prom, so they go as two couples together, or they go to football games or whatever, just to let them have joy and happiness and celebrate, life.
Right. So how did you get involved?
I got involved by one of my really close friends who I've known for about 20 years now, Eric Wilson, and his wife Ingrid. And when I met Eric a little over 20 years ago, I met his daughter Miley, who has Down syndrome. And Miley was 2 or 3 years old at the time. And I always wanted to support Eric and Ingrid so that we could support Miley in the Best Buddies program. And that's really how I got introduced to it.
Okay.
And I've fallen in love with it and, continued to attend events and support them.
So how did you get picked as the hometown hero?
I think they ran out of candidates, honestly.
Stop.
No, when they called me, I was honestly shocked because I didn't understand why I was winning it. But my wife and I own a venue down in St. Augustine called the Tringali Barn. And we host about half of our events now are actually nonprofit related.
Wonderful.
And they reached out about doing a prom there for Best Buddies. And I, of course, told them I'd love to have them do that there, and we donated the barn. And they were so thankful because the donation of the venue then allowed them to save money.
Right.
And they used those savings to bus kids from a further reach to the barn. So they had the largest prom they've ever had. They had kids from Putnam, Clay, Duval, Nassau, and St. Johns County.
Okay, so it's like all inclusive with the counties.
Yeah.
And not just exclusive to one.
And the kids they had an absolute blast.
Oh, I bet.
So, it's a huge privilege to me
Right.
that they did that there, and they're going to keep doing it. So,
Right. So how can we support Best Buddies?
I should have looked up their website, but I'm sure if you Google Best Buddies, it'll pop up
It'll
there.
be there.
But there are plenty of ways to do it. I'll give you another example. It's not really Best Buddies affiliated, but if I can drop a line for my church, Church of 1122 is doing an event called Night to Shine, and they take kids that have special needs and just make them feel like they're superstars. And I believe it's February 6th or 7th or something like that.
Okay.
So you can definitely get involved there because they need buddies, if you will, to help them at the church. But but look up Best Buddies on Google, and I'm sure there are ways to help.
Yeah, volunteer or as a buddy or even donate money.
If you're a high school kid or a middle school kid, because the high school program is really robust.
Yeah.
Look it up, talk to a guidance counselor, and see how you can get involved. Or if you don't have a chapter at Best Buddies at your school, start one.
Oh, see, he's so inspiring. No wonder you won. Well, thank you so much again, and congratulations. But I know that's not why you do it. You do it because you want to help,
That's correct.
and we appreciate
That's
that.
correct.
So thank you. Have a great rest of your day. I got to go
Thank you
over
so
here.
much.
Okay.